So I'm down here in Cala Millor today. Well, I'm actually down here on the east coast of Mallorca to make a couple of videos for the channel down in Sa Coma and also in S'Illot. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, because these videos will be coming out very, very soon. And if you're watching later on down the line, then check them out as well. I'll link them at the end of this video. So over the winter, you may well remember that I came down here and I discovered that they had some quite extensive roadworks happening right in the centre of Cala Millor. Now, I have been asked for an update, so we're going to head on into Cala Millor now. We're going to check out whether those roadworks have indeed been finished, and we're going to see what they look like. Now, I'm starting my update here from, well, pretty much the same place where I started my video back in, I think it might have been February, but we can see some very different scenes here today. The season has started down in Cala Millor. You can see all the sunbeds are out. You can see the place is absolutely filled with visitors as well. And it is looking absolutely stunning down here. Now, I am going to be down here in Cala Millor very soon to do a live stream. I'm over in Bona. So make sure you hit that notifications bell as well, so you get the updates as to when I'll next be down here. Now, I can see something that I don't normally see over here in Cala Millor. I can see a yellow flag flying on the lifeguard tower. It is a little bit choppy out at sea today, as you can see. I'm surprised the surfboards aren't out, but it's all good fun in the water, but just be careful if you do see that yellow flag on the beaches. It does mean to say that it's going to be just a little bit stormier in the water, and not surprising too, given the weather that we've had recently with the storms that we've had over here. But now we're going to take a left here and we're going to head on into the centre of Cala Millor. So I'm outside the Hotel Castel del Mar, and you can see now what has been done to the centre of Cala Millor. If you're coming here on holiday, do not worry any longer, because the works, from what I can see, have been completed. Now, you may remember back in February when I made my update video that this entire avenue here was completely, well, basically a building site. It looks absolutely terrible, but you can see that they've put in some palm trees here. They've got what looks like some sun shaders as well, running all the way down through the centre of Cala Millor High Street. The best thing is that I've never seen so many shops open as I have seen down here today in any resort actually. Every single shop, it looks like, is open and it's packed as well. You've got a fantastic choice of clothes shops, restaurants and bars, little supermarkets as well. Look, I'm right outside the little spa shop here. If you want to pick up some snacks and take them back to your hotel room or your self-catering. You've even got like shoe shops as well, and big brand names too, right along Cala Millor. Now, I can see that there are a few more little bits and pieces to do here. I can see a very lovely sculpture. On the east coast of the island here, you do get many of these iron style sculptures. Got a few little blocks as well they're going to put down too. Maybe these might be like resting blocks. I can just see them finishing them off here. Work in progress, but works are looking like they're going to be finished very, very soon. Now, this is great to see, particularly as there are so many building works over the island in some of the hotels as well that haven't yet been finished. And the summer season has now started over here in Mallorca. So you can see I'm outside the 4-star Playa del Morro CM Hotel. We're about 1 block away from the beach, so you can see how far it is down to the centre of Cala Millor and this wonderful high street that they do have here. It's not very far at all, just 1 block's walk away. But just what a difference. I mean, just check this out. Now, these were really extensive works and they covered the entire centre of Cala Millor, but I know it's been very, very important for the resort that these works got finished in time for the season start, because I can already see how busy it is down here from the number of people on the beach and even in the resort centre today. They can see there are lots of resting areas as well. Look, if you are coming into the centre to go shopping, you can take the weight off your feet, you can sit in the shade, which is brilliant to see. We've also got some really nice looking restaurants down here too, to come off the beach and come and grab some lunch. Now, I have said this before in other videos, but if you are coming down here and you're staying in one of the big hotels over here on maybe an all-inclusive basis or half-board basis, make sure you check out some of the restaurants in the centre here, because there's so much choice and so much value too. Some of those buffet style meals can get a little bit tiresome after a few days, but you're going to get plenty of choice down here, so make sure you come down and check it out. Let's see if we can pick up a couple of prices as we go for a walk down through the centre this afternoon. Now, I have seen bus after bus ferrying in visitors to this resort throughout the day actually, and I've seen it's equally busy over in S'Illot and Sa Coma too. Let's keep going and just have a quick look through the centre of Cala Millor. Okay, so I've seen what could possibly be the cheapest cocktails in Mallorca this summer so far. €6 cocktails here for mojitos, pinot coladas, etc. Right at the bottom it says swimming pool. I'm not sure if that's a cocktail, but I'm assuming that we are outside somewhere that does have a swimming pool inside. Let me know. There's no one here to ask actually, so if anyone has indeed had a cocktail here in the past, is there a swimming pool? I'm sure I'll be back here in the summer to come and find that out. We can see these sunshaders and little stone seats run right down through the centre of Cala Millor, which is actually fantastic because the sun really is beating down behind me. And this is a long stretch actually. It's quite possibly one of the largest resorts on the island, one of the biggest tourist centres too, so it's quite nice to have somewhere to sit. But just to give you an idea of some of the shops that we do have out here, if you're looking to shop in mango, you're going to find it's a little bit different to the mango that you might have back home outside of Spain. Come and check it out. We're just coming up to another iconic statue down here. If you're driving from the airport actually over towards Cala Millor, Cala Bona and Sa Coma, you are going to see those iron statues en route. They're quite iconic over here. But look, now I do see a difference here between this side of Cala Millor and the other side that we've just walked down. These renovations have not yet been done. Now, I'm pretty sure they're not going to dig up the centre of Cala Millor now as we go on into the summer. And if they're going to renovate this half, and I can just hear some building works as well. If they're going to renovate this half, they may well do it next year. Now, we're just coming up to an area where we've got lots of restaurants down here. Got some homemade paellas, I can see. I am looking out for some prices and I can't actually see any just yet. Now, it's quite interesting, if you're coming over to the island this summer, you're going to find fewer menu boards out and fewer prices displayed outside restaurants. That is because a lot of the restaurants are encouraging people to use the QR code feature on their phone. So that means opening up your camera and taking a photo of that QR code to then be able to open up a browser to see the menu. It's a little bit of a faff, I have to say, but it's very hard to get clarity as to how much food is out here. Now, I'm going to have to turn around now because I'm running a little bit short in time. I have to get back to Palma this afternoon, but I'm going to be back over in Cala Millor and Cala Bona to make some more videos this summer, and also to do a live stream from here very soon. Now, you can see that the roadworks here have been completed and they do look really good. They go as far as Calle Sol Nazent, I think that's how you pronounce it, and from then on it's going to be basically how you found Cala Millor last summer if you came over then. But there are plenty of stop-offs and shady points as well where you can sit down and just get out of the sun as you're walking through the centre of Cala Millor, which I do find to be really fantastic. Okay everyone, I hope you like this really small update. I shall be back very soon. You can find me also in the Facebook group and on my Instagram, also called Mallorca Under the Sun. Okay everyone, thanks very much for watching. I shall see you on the next video. Goodbye for now.